Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 2, going Commando. You may refer to me as Zolo, and last time we were here, oh no. We were here, jeez, that's a lot of proto-pets. We were here, originally over where Angela was to try and get her out of a jam, but turns out we needed a very specific item we don't have yet. And this time, we're here at, I forget what it's called, genuinely, Planet Damsel in Algon City to basically save it and to hopefully find more parts of the hypnotizer. The item that we ended up needing. Thankfully, we've slowly been gathering parts for it. Slowly being the key word in this all. But, yeah. Oh my god. These creatures, the Proto-pets, they remind me a lot of, if you all remember, oh my god, Jimmy Neutron, there was a game based off of one of their TV movies called like The Zoinks or something like that, where they kind of reproduce a lot like these things are, where they just kind of spit out copies. Which is good and bad, because good that I'm getting more experience for my shield that I'm slowly like losing health more with, because I'm not getting all of them and one hit is eventually going to pierce through. Oh, there's also just a machine delivering them. Okay. Alright, here's the good thing. And I'm gonna leave before they overwhelm me. I'm getting a lot of levels for this. Hello, you followed me and are right behind me. Dear God, you're fast. Alright, I'm gonna level up the shield. I'm basically grinding out the shield. Unintentionally. Worry not, Robo Citizen. I will protect us. And increase my maximum health. That ain't all of them. I know it ain't. Because there's a machine dispensing them. And then they also dispense themselves. A little redundant, but whatever. Oh, hey. At least I have my health increased during that. I don't mind sitting here for a minute. Plus, I have stuff. I have things to speak on. You know, just talking to everyone. Because as it just so happens, some of you are a part of my life, and some of you aren't. But you know, it's cool if you're not. You don't need to know everything that's going on in my life. You shush back there, little missy. You already know what's going on in my life. What, are you jealous of those who don't? Anywho. This is definitely after we all got together for our weekly D&D session after a lot of the things have happened. I am so happy and proud that the character I have made has become such a sassy bitch, for lack of better words. Just a sassy bitch. Because dear God, it was a beautiful moment. I will remember always the last session for the fact that we've gotten away with so much absolute tomfoolery. And I do mean some real Toon Force level of debauchery. Dear God. We started up D&D. I originally was hosting at first, but eventually that campaign came and went as fast as you can belch the alphabet. Don't try it. It is not easy and not for the faint of heart. If you do it, good on you. If you don't feel bad. It's very difficult. But what ended up happening was someone else took over, the other person who notably could DM, because yeah, it helps having multiple people who can do that. I am one of them, but of known, we have different play styles, well, different commanding styles, I suppose. Is the best way to put it. And me, I'm a lot more loosey-goosey. I won't even lie. If it is for the sake of shits and giggles, it will happen. Such as, for example, a person with no magical prowess whatsoever shot a Avada Kedavra, or in D&D terms, a Eldritch Blast, and managed to like partially destroy something and almost kill a guy as a joke, because we were all just joking around at that moment. And let me tell you, I know we were joking around at that moment. I knew that, like, we were just there for the chuckles, but you best believe I let that pass. You really think I'm not about to let something absolutely silly as a non-magical character just casting a full nightmare of spell like that? No, you best believe I'm gonna let that happen. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun during my run. Someone else has the run now, and I'm playing as a character. It is fun. God bless me, it is fun. I believe I mentioned it a couple episodes ago of my character named Richard, which, for those who love to imagine with the theater of the mind, it is in actuality just a surname. The actual character I'm playing is Squilliam Fancy Son. Yes, the better Squidward. And oh dear God, has it just been a delight. Like, I cannot be more giddy being able to be a sassy bitch the entire time I am able to. And more notably, just as recent as last session, we've actually managed to get more people in, and this is a good thing and a bad thing, personally. And I imagine you'll be like, oh, more of your friends in? Why would that be bad? It's bad because I can see us very easily, like, derailing the plot. I can see it happening so unbelievably easily because there's specifically 3 of us that vibe a little too well with each other's comedy and are excellent foils. God bless, we are excellent foils for one another. But I can easily see that at some point derailing the entire thing and just get lost in the comedy. That's not to say we're trying to do it, and even more so, I know for a fact I myself should police myself a bit better on, like, what's going on, and, you know, I'm pretty reactive when it comes to be like cracking jokes all the time and whatnot, right? So, but I will say there has been at least more than once now where something absolutely ridiculous I said has come to fruition solely because it is the stupidest idea that they have heard, and they wish to entertain it. Oh my no, and which leads us to the to last session. Like I said, we added 2 new people. It's so fun. It's so fun. But like I said, there's 3 of us now who can easily derail the plot just by being funny. And it was a beautiful moment because our DM blessed them. Blessed be our DM. Mog, you should check them out. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to do shoutouts. I will shout out 3 more people. I will shout out Demog. They usually stream on twitch.tv or twitch.tv at what? Mr. Mog? Mr. underscore Mog. Thank you back there for helping. Mr. underscore Mog. I will have their card on screen because yes, I made cards for I made cards for them. I also made a card for, I feel bad, but we always call this person by a different name because something else. I believe it is Var Seal, Var underscore Seal, right? Is what their name is. And everything else. We know him as Floof. I'm sorry, Floof. Anyway, get shouted out, nerd. You can go ahead and show their card on screen as well. Yep, I made a card for them too. I'm gonna go ahead and may as well boast up the other gremlin I know, which is Nate, our boy, our them local Nate, or sorry, local Weeb VT. Check them out as well. You already know. Put the card up. Put the card up. Do the thing. Absolutely, and even more so, just because it is prevalent at this moment more than ever. Before the month is done and when this goes up, be sure to, I'm gonna post the link in the description. I hopefully be able to check out the small VTuber awards. We are attempting to nominate all of our friends into it. I've already casted my ballots, my votings. Ooh, hold on, I just realized a puzzle is a puzzle that I imagine needs this, because it is a body of water that will make a perfect stream. Yeah, screw you, game. Screw you for being smart. And now I'm curious, can I just melt this? I can. There's nothing there, but I can do it. I have jumped off a cliff. Be sure to check out the small VTuber awards. They have a web page which you can go and nominate people. Of course, there is limitations because it is a small VTuber awards. You ideally can't have people who are usually over 1,000 viewers or something like that. Basically, if it's small creators, you know, they're probably eligible. Can't have the big creators, sorry. No professionals allowed here. But of note, just because once again, I'm just throwing it out there. Shield upgrade. Tesla barrier, oh my god, I don't think I ever gotten this, so you know what? This is cool as shit. I'm sorry to keep getting sidetracked. I humbly request that you, if you can, keep all of my friends and loved ones in mind. So yes, that includes the likes of Hanako VT underscore, that includes the likes of Stella V 04 behind me. Every one of my friends you can think of that I have included on the channel or collabed with, I got a skill point somehow, cool. Please keep them in mind when you're, you know, putting in votes, casting ballots. I can't demand of you to put them there, but you know, I'd like to, if I can, just have everyone we know on there for the sake of, you know, supporting them and showing them that they are loved. That also goes without saying, you are more than welcome to put me on there. I suggest against it. Hello, Jack and Daxter. But I can't stop you. So yeah, thank you for this small PSA, and be sure to like, subscribe, and have a great day. But yes, D&D. It's fun. It's fun. It's hilarious. I feel so bad because in the most recent campaign, not campaign, the most recent thing we did, we, in the silliest way possible, come on, get up there, there we go. Why not, let's destroy this logo. And by that I mean, actually no, there's nothing really to explain now, let's just destroy the logo. There was this wonderful moment where, well, there's a lot of wonderful moments. One that I'm especially proud of, and okay, there's a lot of moments I was proud of. Let me word this properly. Let me think about this and word this properly. There was a moment that I was involved in and had a hand in making sure it happened, where Mog, our ever so wonderful DM, with a good amount of control of voices and variety of such, basically had us in such a comedic fervor that we got to fight goblins, right? But of course, it's not just goblins. It's not just goblins. It's never just goblins, right? We were fighting some goblins who, at least the head honcho, understand, just the head honcho, was Elmer Fudd, right? Easy peasy, easy to understand, Elmer Fudd. What ended up happening was we took Elmer Fudd, we managed to get to where it was one person, by the way. It was only one person that managed to kill Elmer Fudd, but dear God, was it it was a beautiful place of events. They were on a cliff. One of us climbed up there and simply shoved them off the cliff, right? Down to the area beneath, where they basically sustained a good amount of damage. Much like this logo is taking a ass ton of damage. Why are you so healthy? All right. Okay. So it was a simple shove to like basically have them take a lot of damage, right? It was substantial enough to where they were basically like another good hit would do it. But dear God, it was a simple comment of like not even intended to be taken seriously. But God, did I help in absolutely destroying Elmer Fudd. Or at least the goblin known only as Elmer Fudd. I am so proud of that moment, and it lives in my mind rent-free at this point because of how absolutely insane it is in the theater of the mind. So imagine a rootin' tootin' cow bug. Yes, well, cowboy, a western bug. Wow, the western bug. Hello, Jack and Daxter again. Where it shoves down a goblin who looks like Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd takes a hit and obviously is like really hurting. Now imagine from that moment someone convinces the like multi-armed bug man, the westerner bug man, to jump off and just land on Elmer Fudd, and it's still not an attack, right? The action at first was just shoving him, which of course was gonna do some damage, but dear God, was it a beautiful sight? In my mind, it was like slow motion, it was monochrome, and it was just a beautiful sight to like mentally imagine as this bug dive kicked with both legs just right down on Elmer Fudd's, on Goblin Fudd's spine, killing him instantly. Is it unbelievably screwed up? Yes, but dear God, was it funny. You wanna know how bad it was for me? How bad the severity of the joke was? I genuinely had to rush to the bathroom to make sure I made it in time. Don't get me wrong, I'm old. I'm old to where apparently now I have to worry about making it to the bathroom in time, apparently. But dear God, that was just so unbelievably funny that like I sprinted. I ran to that bathroom just to ensure nothing happened. Dear God, I am so proud to have had a hand in that. And just the comedy all of us have together is just wonderful. I love this group of friends we have, and the absolute insanity we're able to just get away with. Just being around one another is great. I appreciate it, and I cannot wait for this week. I cannot wait to see what absolute insanity we're gonna do next. Voluntary or otherwise. But yeah, small peek into my life and absolute buffoonery that is our time playing games together is good. Also, note this should go up during Spoopy Month, because guess what? I'm recording this close to the a little close to the cheek on this one. I really should have recorded earlier, but I am a busy bean. Put it short. But yeah, God, it's so funny. Some other absolute silly shit, just to like also mention it, just because it's hard not to want to talk about it is the best part. You know, 1 second though.
You're getting sleepy, very sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
A customer. You, sir, look like someone who could use a hypnomatic.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Just bring us the part, and we'll make it for free.
For a fee. A very small fee.
I like the cut of this guy's jib. I don't respect it, but I like the cut. How dare you hustle me into something that I need? Also, wait. Trade wait, can I not get past this unless I have that? If so, damn you. If not, damn you. Alright, well, that wasn't my idea. It's probably a good question to ask how many more pieces I need then. I didn't expect this to be the roadblock. You know? Like, of all the things to stop me, it's, oh yeah, you need a very specific gadget that you have to build. Alright. I mean, I'm not really upset by it, but like, I'm surprised to be stopped by it. Alright. Just to continue on yapping about what I was talking about. So, some other notable things that are quite funny. Because I am Squilliam Fancy Son, fastest Richard in the West. I don't have a card, so I can't make that joke. Sorry, it has to be done. Dramatic to that. Hold on, I was also gonna check that. I need genuine. Okay, fuck you, game. It looks like we're going back to that ice planet to find the last part. Son of a bitch. Just some other quick funny things that happened. I managed to kill 2 goblins with a single quote-unquote business card by cutting their stilts. They were on stilts above a swamp. I had a business card. I have literally 9,000 business cards because that's the joke. I'm always giving out my card to people, so it only makes sense that I have an ass ton of business cards. I am also keeping active tally of how many business cards my character has. Because, you know, you can only advertise yourself so much and so frequently that at some point you are going to end up not having a negative surplus of cards. Yeah, I managed to cut stilts to... I managed to cut stilts of 2 goblins in the water and made them drown, while a third was just like very shook it because duh, but it's still funny. God, is it so funny. And then I also managed to break open a lock with one of those cards. I repeat, by all means, I should not have been able to do some of the feats that I've done, but the rules have said otherwise. Bless you. The dice declare otherwise. And the dice will have their due. So it looks like we need 10 more crystals. Luckily, I'm pretty confident we could just shoot some turrets and have them deal with all this while having a laser shield active. And just pray we're fine. Hey, look. There's already 1, so now we need 9 more. Oh, also, just because they're tentacles, right? Good word, tentacles. And he has tentacles. I have helicoptered my way out of situations more than once, and I am proud of every time it happens. What do you mean helicopter? I am a squid. Octopus, whatever the hell the Lord declares me be. Or at least SpongeBob official lore. Whatever the hell that Lord declares I be. I died instantaneously by water. Fuck you, game. I was kicking ass only for you to clip my wings. Go fuck yourself, game. In fact, I'm not even going to humor the insane amount of bolts I have to possibly get some better weapons at this moment. I'm just going straight back for the crystals. Yes, I have managed to helicopter my way by spinning my tentacles in a rapid fashion enough to make myself hover. I have never been more proud of my insanely high rolls to get that very specific scenario to happen so frequently. I'm also dear God, I think I just hate these snow creatures. They, in Hani's words, they are fugly. And apparently they can go on the water, but I can't. Rude. Alright, well, 6 more. And there's 3. I'm not demanding that this thing work. Because, like, there's clearly a lot going on, but, like, damn. Could you just... Thank you. These giant snow creatures are fucking me. Worse yet, they're spawning like wildfire. I don't get a break either. Oh, sadly, since they don't have any more gadgets, we'll probably just... That might be too slow, but I do have the shield on, so... Excuse the hell out of you. Thank you. 3 more. And we can get on with the plot. However swift that's going to be. Dude, I'm not even that far from you. Quite close to you. But why? But why? Try to take a while to guess. I think, oh god. I need my shield back up. And more so, that once we collect enough crystals, the rest are just gonna be sold for money. Which isn't bad. I can't really complain. I can complain, but I'm not complaining about this one on this instance. Especially since we're usually in need of bolts. More than enough. Let's just get a couple more. Come on. Do your thing where you open up. I'll do my thing where I apply a shield so I don't die. At least that fast. There we go. It would be fine if they weren't so aggressive. They are hammering at me every second they can. It is sad that the serpent is easier than these SOBs. Oh, look at this payday. Oh, look at this. Look at this work I have to put in for the payday. Know what you're thinking? Yes, I do have enough. No, I am going to be greedy on this one. Because if it's just money I'm getting, I may as well, like, get a bit while I can right now. There we go. That is very wild to the fact that they are just gonna pair me against 2 of these things. There we go. Oh, that does hurt. Yep, that's how usually it goes. Like I said, I'm right side. Oh no. Alright, I need something bigger than that. There we go. Shotgun time. These mods ain't doing shit. I have to do so much just to get any ounce of like benefits from it. Oh my god. Oh, here's a good thing. We're about to be done with this area. Not done completely, because look, there's even more crystals here. I'm not even trying at this point. Hell, I technically have no reason in this moment anyway. Besides the money, because even the battling part, which would benefit me, doesn't, for the sole fact that I don't have any weapons besides the rocket to upgrade in this moment, and I don't even need that at this point. You know what? I'm just gonna take my leave while I still can. Screw the frosty behemoths. Oh my god, nope, they said no. They said no, and I'm just gonna run away. In the words of Yajirobe, the ye who lives and runs away lives to run another day. You, jerk, give me my thing.
Hello? We've got more moonstones.
No, you have not.
What?
Existence is a lie. Sensations are illusions. Possessions are merely visions.
All right, I've got an illusion of some moonstones. I'll trade it for a vision of that hypnomatic part.
You have learned much, young one. Now bring me more moonstones, and riches shall be your reward.
I already got it. Cool, I'm leaving. It has been an unpleasant experience, and I wish not to have known you. We will now away to go build this thing. Later, jerks. You know, in fact, just cut to where we're there. I don't. It's like screw the waiting like extra couple minutes. We just cut to where we're there. And here we are with Sockman. I mean, all right, that's reasonable actually.
Use it wisely.
Do not even think about it.
To use the Hypnomatic, target a receiver bot and press circle to take control of the robot.
Two things concern me. A, how cheap this was, and we didn't really get to see him assemble it. B, that sock puppet had a tongue and an open mouth. Oh, hello. I don't remember you one bit from the other thing. But yeah, that's very concerning. I'm just gonna move as quick as I can. Hello. They really had to make me do that. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Nope. I repeat, it's so easy to do that. Well, we have a hypnomatic and a broken wrist. Ow. Ratchet, I'd get that looked at. Or some form of meta-gel, like seriously. Like, you look fine from this angle, but yeah, that's bad, man. Wasn't there an armor vendor, by the way, somewhere? Or was that the next planet? That's the next planet. Well, let's just go right back. Got the thing, come back, do the thing. Cut again. All right, here, we're at the other thing. Let's take control of a bot.
Has a blaster attack. Press circle to shoot enemies. To exit the robot,
Whoa.
press triangle.
Apparently they can sense when their brother's taking over or something like that. That's messed up, but okay. Wait, he has to survive? That's pretty screwed. I have to remember circle is transfer consciousness. Why did they give you the option then? Damn it! It is so unbelievably hard not to press triangle. Alright, let's just try and strafe best we can. Transfer conscience. There we go. Why don't I remember this more? And I mean that. Why don't I remember this more? Ow. Like I said, I do at least want some form of progression on this one. That was semi for nothing then. Alright, nothing over here. Also, good to know that these bots aren't really good at not hurting each other. Oh, water. Oh, water. Stupid question. You know I love asking stupid questions. Does it not count as water officially? All right. I see they knew you would think of that. Which is fascinating. Also, yes. Gotta stop pressing that. Wait, am I going there? Yes, I am. I guess whatever this is isn't water. At least in the traditional sense. So there's apparently something of this area. Can't really do anything with, but I guess I'll look out for it in a bit. Ah, you sneaky, you sneaky bastards. You sneaky bastards. There we are. It's been a minute, but a platinum bolt. Really has been a minute, damn. We got another platinum bolt, and let's continue forward. There's nothing I can get up there, right? There's no one have its. Yeah, that one had a second platinum bolt next to a platinum bolt. That would be devilishly sly. I won't even begin to fib. That would be diabolical. Just to be very, very sneaky about that. Be like, oh yeah, we hit one right next to it. Angela? Those aren't Angela. It is literally right. Okay, you know what? Fine, I can go for a little with. If I had some weapons, I could. Shotgun. As a reminder, be sure to deal with the. Nah, fuck. All right. I think probably the best defense against these proto-pals is probably the sheepinator. Also, hey, oh, hey. Of course you're here too. Well, this means we can get more raritanium, but this also means why? Why?
Hey, nice digs.
Yeah. It's a little remnant from my previous life.
You were reincarnated?
No. My Megacorp days. They've got a very generous bonus package.
Right. So now that you've got your ID badge, how do we take out the Proto-pet?
Watch this.
Mommy, where do proto-pets come from?
Why, they come from Megacorp, dear.
That's right, Mrs. Robot. All of the proto-pets in the galaxy come from right here, in our factory. Your little friend is lovingly extracted from the original proto-pet. Each proto-pet is given a name and birth certificate that is unique. Our training system helps mold your pet into a wonderful friend that you'll cherish forever. So the next time your child asks,
Mommy, where do proto-pets come from?
you can answer with confidence. They come from Megacorp.
That factory is using the original Proto-pet to produce all the others.
Exactly. If we can take out the original Proto-pet, that'll shut him down permanently.
20% off a complete service at Groovy Lube?
Oops. Wrong one. This will deactivate the door to the Proto-pet duplication area. I'll meet you there.
Sure you want to split up?
Well, Megacorp's orbital defenses are nasty. With 2 ships, there's a good chance at least one of us will get through.
Good thinking. Just be careful.
Right.
She sadly is a bit of a klutz. Planet Yeety. Yeety. Well, alright. Yeeties deleties. I guess we have our objective. Know where to go, know what to do, and even more so, we have a ship. That just... Alright, the camera is an object. We have learned. Oh, hell no. I ain't dealing with these freaks. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I want off this planet. I already have one of these to deal with. Let me deal with that hell first, then go through this one, okay? Alright. I think... I think it's about time for next time on Ratchet Clank going Commando. I think we have a couple more things to clean up before we see about anything going on right now, including buying an armor or two. I buy one now. I cannot. I'm close though. Still. Yeah, we have. We're gonna do some cleanup. Plan input. I'm gonna do some cleanup off screen, especially with all this stuff going on. But you know, next time you see me, I should be a lot richer. It should be a lot richer. All that being said, for lack of a better outro, I'll see you guys then. Later. Like what? Beans.